Good morning, YouTube. Thank you for watching. If your first time tuning in, hit that like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Welcome back to day 2 of my alone survival camp. So, recap a little bit. Day 1 didn't go so well for catching anything, which that's okay, you know. Survival ain't easy. Survival takes work. So you got to constantly keep checking, keep trying, keep doing, right? So yesterday was a bust. I came out earlier this morning and I checked my snare and that was empty, which is okay. It happens. But of course I only set one snare. So, you know, the more traps you set, the better luck you have. In theory, right? Right. So, off camera, and I thought I had this on footage, but I did not. Well, I had some of it, but for some reason, there was no sound to it. I didn't feel like doing a voiceover, so here we are. So, I'm on my way to go check the snare again. I'm not sure if I mentioned that, but got to keep moving. But earlier this morning, which was pretty cool when I first checked the snare, I did run across a beautiful, beautiful doe that was out here. And I was, surprisingly to me, for my big ass, or large size, that I was actually able to stalk her for about 75 yards. I'll upload the clip here soon. But that was cool. That was cool. I was able to keep within a good distance. I think I was close enough at one point that if I had brought my bow on this trip, I'd be covering up deer steaks right now. So that is awesome. A little bit of an update. This was off camera. I kind of just put my phone down and started doing things. I was actually able to catch a little yellow belly perch this morning. I don't know why. I had to slow down to say that. Which is cool. He was only about 4 inches long. But perch is good eating. But since it is still early in the day, I did not feel like saving him for cooking. I cut him up and I was able to make a couple of good chunks of cut bait out of it. And I got 2 new lines in the water that were a bit longer. So with the cut bait, it added more weight to it and allowed me to get further out into the river. So that's an update. I now have 2 lines of cut bait out there. So hopefully that lands me something good. I've heard there's gar in the area, so that would be great. Nice to have a gar dinner today. So, yeah. Continue to wish me luck. Remember, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. This isn't the end of the video. I'll be back with more footage throughout the day. But remember, like, subscribe, do all the good things. Every little bit helps. Hopefully I'll be doing stuff like this on the next season of Alone. Back at it again. Decided to come back out and check out the snare. I had no luck on that. It could be I did use old bait, I guess you can call it. It's out of season for berries and stuff right now, but I was able to find some that were still on the vine, on the bush, whatever you want to call it. So I used that, which I don't think that was working out too well. I don't think it was fresh enough to attract anything in. So I found a few more of those berries, and last night, on day 1, I did find some beauty berries. Those nice, beautiful purple berries. So I had some of those, and I took them back to camp and I cleaned them up and whatnot, but I left some soaking in water here. And no, before anybody asks, no, I did not bring bottled water with me. I am at a place where people camp, so people leave things behind. And as per one of the rules of a loan, I get to use whatever I find to my advantage. So, old bottle turned into a cup for what I needed it to be. Yes, I get to use that. Just goes to show you can go anywhere in the world and still find human influence somewhere. Like on the one episode, one season of Alone, where a gentleman actually found, and he made a hand wash station out of an old laundry detergent bottle. Found it all the way up there, British Columbia, or wherever the hell they were. They were up there, way on up there. So, just goes to show. So, with that being said, I had these soaking, and I found some more other berries, and I added them to the water. I did strain out some of the water so that it wasn't too runny and liquidy, and I proceeded to crush them up and make a paste out of it, which, let me tell you what, beauty berries do not taste very much like anything. Sometimes they might have a little sour to them, but when they soak, boy, does that fucking water get aromatic. Sorry for the language, but you know, sentence seasoners. But yeah, so it does get a little aromatic. So I took those berries in there and I crushed them up, and that really added to it. So I went back there and I rebaited my trigger. So in hopes that maybe that would be more enticing to attract a rabbit and all in. So with that being said, that's just a quick update on day 2. I still have the one fish down here. I still have a couple other lines in the water. So it's still early. It's only about 1-ish, 1:30-ish. I gotta check the time. So hopefully I'll get more. If not, I have a fish for dinner tonight and I will thoroughly enjoy it. All right, so we are at an end to day 2. No luck on the snare, which, you know, it is what it is. Maybe in the morning after I changed out the bait on it, but we shall see. But it is time. I am hungry. It has been a long 2 days without food. But yeah, unfortunately, all I got was the one catch for the day. I'll do a follow-up after all this of, you know, what went wrong, what I feel I could do better, you know, next time, whatever. But here in the background, you might hear having So I don't know if you heard that, but that was one of the issues I kept having today, was those guys with airboats. They absolutely love hauling ass back here, and yeah. But, so yes, one catch for today. I am super thankful to have it. I'm gonna get it here on the fire and chow down. So, with that being said, I thank y'all for watching. If y'all did watch, this is your first time coming to my page. Please like, subscribe, share, follow, do everything, comment, do all that good stuff. Every little bit helps. And yeah, I'm gonna sit back, eat this when it's all done, and just relax by the fire tonight. Stay tuned for part 3, day 3, and yeah, Strawman Survival out. That is going to be good.